Yo, can you guys hear me? Just an audio check here. I haven't streamed in forever and all my equipment is like out of whack because of it. My face cams aren't working for some reason. Both of them actually. So just let me know if you can hear me. Alright, awesome. I wish I had my face cam because I wanted this to be a little bit more personal. Just to catch up with you guys, let you know what's been going on. But you know, it is what it is. I guess you can just stare at my default desktop background in the meantime. All right. How have you guys been? I want to hear from you guys. Honestly, I don't know what we're going to end up doing. It could be fuck man, I don't know. All of the games I covered before are kind of dead now. So, I guess these past like 4 months or so, I've been like just trying to figure out where I'm going to go next. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been thinking more than I've been creating. Wow, oh my goodness. We have 100 viewers. I was not expecting that. All right, guys, what are we doing today? Let's do that first. Let's get a game going on in the background while I talk about stuff. Cuz there's a lot to talk about actually. Some people are saying Minecraft, Fall Guys, Among Us. Some people want Smash, of course. All right. Some people want Fortnite. I'll do a little of everything. We'll switch between them, okay? I'll do a little bit of like Smash, some Fall Guys, some of whatever else. I can't do Among Us because I don't really have people to play it with. But yes. What's up, Jaden? It's good to be back, kind of. I don't know if I'm going to be like actually making videos soon, but I just wanted to catch up, you know? People are saying Kahoot? What do we want to do Kahoots about? Somebody wants me to play Danganronpa. I already played all of it. It was amazing. I love that series actually. But you know, it's kind of something you can only play once. Roblox, everyone's just naming all of like the popular games I know of. All right, here's the plan. I'm going to fire up Smash for the first time in forever. I haven't touched my Switch since October when Steve came out. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And we'll get to Fall Guys a little bit after that. Alright, I'm getting a lot of recommendations. You know what I'm going to do is my Switch isn't even plugged in right now. So I'm going to set up my Switch with the capture card and everything, and then we're going to get going. So honestly, if you guys have any questions about, like, where I've been, now would be the time to fire them off while I'm getting set up here. Alright, I just grabbed my Switch. Let me see some of these questions. Because I give me ideas for stuff to talk about. Where have I been? That's pretty broad. And I'm going to tell you a lot about where I've been over the course of the stream. Because I've got a lot of stuff going on in the background. But we'll get to it. Yeah, honestly, the plan is I'm just going to do whatever the heck I feel like and kind of stuff I've covered in the past just to celebrate how far we've come, man. But I need to get a game going on the screen first. I'm actually not in Armada anymore. We left on, I left, really. But it was mutual, all on good terms and everything. So yeah, there's that. Let me see some more of these questions. What kind of content can you expect? That's a good question, and the answer is I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure that out. Because the problem with what I've been doing first is, up until now, I would pick a game that I knew was going to be, like, pretty popular. And I would focus in on that one game. And then I would do it and do really well for content in that. And then eventually the game would just get less popular and my channel would die with it. And then I have to figure something else out. That's happened like 3 times in the course of me doing YouTube. So I've been thinking a lot more, like, how can I get something consistent going? Alright, I'm going to get back to setting up. It's going to be a little bit silent for the next minute or so, but I'll answer the questions as they come, and we'll get going. Friday Night Funkin'. That's a good suggestion. I've already played it a little bit, and I'm horrible at it. So that might be something to do tonight. I've seen some people saying GTA, and honestly, I was thinking of getting into GTA a little bit. I don't know if I'd do content on it right now, but what I would want to do is prepare for GTA 6. I mean, if I'm going to do the same thing as before, where I pick the game that I know is going to get popular and just focus in on that. And I don't think GTA is going to die like the other games. So that could potentially be an option for me, but that game's not going to come out for like a year or two probably. Maybe even more than that. So I'm trying to figure out something to do in the meantime. Roblox, RuneScape, no. I don't know. I just never really wanted to try those. I'm still setting up, but we're going to get into the juicy stuff soon. Kingdom Ace wants Persona. I've already finished. Well, actually, I haven't finished Golden, Persona 4 Golden, but I don't know. It might be a little weird to jump into that when I'm like close to the end of the game. But we'll see. How's the pandemic treated me? That's a good question. Horribly. As with everyone, I think. But, you know, honestly, I'm doing okay. Not great, but, you know, the pandemic has been very challenging for me in a lot of ways. And I can talk a little bit more about that as we go. I'm just trying to get set up here before we dive into that. I'm actually having trouble finding my capture card, so that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, I found the capture card, so we can maybe do Smash or something. There's just a lot of stuff that I didn't even have plugged in for the Switch. And I wish I had face cam on, just so you guys could like see what I'm doing over here instead of staring at my default desktop background. But it is what it is. We'll get going soon. Okay, you know what I'm actually going to do? Is I might do Fall Guys first. Because I'm going to need to set up stuff for the Switch if we're doing Smash, which I'd be down to do at some point. But Fall Guys is something I can just fire up right now. And we can just vibe. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright. We're going to start actually playing a game now. It's been a while since I've fired up Fall Guys too, honestly. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what game I play, because the purpose of this stream is just to vibe. Catch up. I can tell you guys about what I've been doing. And we can just go from there. Bro, it's updating. I cannot win. Once the game fires up, let me know if like the frame rate is right, because I know some of this streaming stuff can go wrong sometimes. All right, the Fall Guys is gonna get fired up soon. So, I mean, I could do just a talking stream if I had face cam, but the problem is there's like nothing here for you guys to see. I haven't even played Season 3 yet. So I want to at least get a game going. Just to have something going on in the background. Let me know if you guys can see this right, and if it all looks good. I haven't played since like the beginning of Season 2. Your new name is... Huh. Alright, I guess we'll just leave that. What skin should we put on? It's been a hot minute. I still have the music off from when I was recording, so I'm going to change that first. Get that banger of a soundtrack going. Also... let me know if the audio's good, like if my voice in comparison to the desktop audio, if they're balanced evenly. Because I can always make adjustments to that before we get going. Okay. So for now, I'm going to leave this going until you guys can verify, like, the audio and if everything looks good. We're gonna get going soon here. People have been talking about this red panda skin. I guess we can get that. That can be our outfit since people are talking about it for some reason. Where is it? There. Dude, this soundtrack is such a banger. It feels good hearing this after so long. Red panda, so it would be this. Alright. I can have purple eyes. I guess I'll go with that. I don't even know when that got there. Alright. Everything look good? Tell me about the audio, because that's what I need to know before we get started. Alright. You guys say it sound good, so I'm gonna trust you guys. Alright. You guys start firing off your questions now. Turn the volume down a little. Alright. Alright, looks like we're all good to go. You guys can just let me know if you have anything specific you want to ask about, like where I've been. Otherwise, I can come up with just, where do I start? How about video quality? Does that look like 60 frames per second to you guys? Okay, so I think where I'm gonna start is when I stopped uploading. And it was really for a number of reasons. As you guys know, I was going off with Fall Guys content at the time. And I was like, oh man, this is my big chance. I thought, like, dude, if I could pop off like this, I could become like the next ninja or something if I got really good at this game and was getting the viewership I was getting. And then I was starting to do more of those challenge videos, and I realized they're really hard. To the point where, like, I got really lucky on the first one, the social distancing one, so it only took me like 3 hours. But when I tried an even simpler challenge, after people were getting much better at the game, then, oh my goodness, this part. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go back and take the conveyor belt. That's how I'm used to doing it. Where was I? Okay, I was making the challenge videos, and I'm like, wow, this is actually really hard. And for one of them, I was at the point where I had put like 10 hours into it, because I thought like, oh, this is totally gonna pop off if I can do it. But people were getting much better at the game, which is making it difficult for me to win at all, let alone with a handicap. So I was like, man, how am I gonna get this to work? But of course, there's plenty of other Fall Guys stuff I could have made. The middle doesn't work anymore like it used to. My little middle strategy. Wow, I am rusty. So the challenge videos were getting pretty hard to make. And then what really... Oh my gosh. I don't know where that dude came from. What really did it for me was Among Us. I was really nervous when I saw Among Us growing in viewership on Twitch. This was around, like, middle of August, when Fall Guys was... Oh, thank you for waiting for me. When Fall Guys was really, popping off, I'm like, there's also this other game on the rise. I hope that one doesn't come along to put a dent in Fall Guys. And boy, did it. We all know how that went. Fall Guys started drastically decreasing in popularity, and Among Us started going crazy. So that was a big motivation killer right there. Because I thought this could be my big break, and I could really get into the big leagues of YouTubers if I did this right. Unfortunately, when that other game started going crazy, I would have had to start from scratch, which realistically I could have done. I could have made a few Among Us videos that I think people would like, and I think it would have gone pretty well. But I don't know. There was just something... I guess it's just that I wasn't motivated after you know, having my big opportunity kind of taken away from me like that. So it just really made me think. And there was also at that time, I guess we're in like October now when Fall Guys is falling off. It was also around that time that Steve came out, and I could have done some Smash stuff with that. And I even had like a Steve Myth Smashers like halfway done. And I just couldn't, honestly, for some reason. I mean, it's not like anything I've ever really seen in video game trends. Because you guys remember how crazy Fall Guys was going. It was not just like a trending game. It was a big thing. PewDiePie was playing it with Dr. Disrespect, and when that happens, you know it's something big. I was like, if I could be one of the breakout creators here and also one of the best people at the game, maybe not so much anymore, but at the time, if I could really make that happen, you know, it could potentially mean me going full-time, which is it's always been the dream for me to do this to a point where I know for sure it can sustain me for a long time. But I haven't been able to make that jump yet, because I have to be able to justify making the jump to full-time and not going through with my... Right now, I'm in computer science, which is, it's okay. I somewhat enjoy it, like programming and stuff. I have a pretty decent time with it, and it pays really well. And it's just what everyone seems to want me to do. It's just like the thing that makes the most sense, if that makes sense. I need to focus on this part. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Where was I? We'll figure it out after we get past this part. Oh, this dude. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. That stopped a lot of my runs as well. People like that, where I was doing a certain challenge and that would mess with it. But anyways, remind me where I was again. I was talking about going full-time. That's always been the dream for me. I wanted to do this to the point and put all of my effort into it, because I really feel like I could get somewhere. And now I have to figure out a different plan. So I guess it was also the fact that since that had happened... Oh, let me get out of this game. Since that had happened, I was that much farther from reaching my goal. Like, I had lost progress almost. So that's what I was feeling a little bit. And at the time, I'm just like, man... So, I guess another contributing factor is I just wasn't feeling great at the time. Honestly, it's not just YouTube. Other aspects of my life were just not really going great. Tundra Run, I haven't done this one before. This must be new to Season 3. Other aspects, what do I mean? I guess, like, my social life isn't really where it should be. Or at least it wasn't at the time, like October, November. Since the pandemic is going on, it's a lot harder to meet new people. And in addition to it becoming harder to meet new people, some of my existing friends, or just even, I don't know if they're friends or just acquaintances, but people I knew that I was thinking, hey, maybe I can hang out with these guys, we ended up just, I guess, tapering off. Nothing really happened, but oh my goodness, this is chaos. Yeah, nothing really happened, but we just ended up, like, not hanging out with each other anymore. So, that kind of stuff just happens. Wow. Wow, I lived that. This one's actually kind of hard. So there's that. My social life is not really where I wanted it to be. Wow. That's a powerful fan. I'm gonna try that again. That's fun. Oh. There's that, and it's also... There was other stuff, like, I just wasn't in shape. Like, physically, you know? And it being in shape physically kind of contributes to how you feel mentally. That was pretty lucky. So that was another thing for sure. So everything, I guess the way I was thinking about it is, everything just kind of went to shit in my life. You know, I still had family, and I still had some friends, but definitely a low point. And that just kind of led to me not really wanting to make videos for a while. And after that, there was another thing, is that I knew that, like, if I do something different after that, I know the next thing I upload is not gonna perform even close to what I was doing before. So I've been trying to figure out how I can come back with a bang and put out something that I know will perform well, but that's been difficult, and part of me is thinking, like, I just need to suck it up and just deal with low views for a while I figure out something else. But really, I'm the type that doesn't really want to make something if it's not gonna perform, you know? And maybe that's not the way I should look at it, or maybe it is. Give me an egg, seriously. Oh my goodness. This is pretty much just luck anyways, but give me that one. Alright. Wait, I'm red? I thought I was yellow. Let me go drop this egg off, and we will resume. What are you doing? I'm on your team! Bruh. Are these modes still like this? I thought they would have figured out something else to have it not just be like this. Oh man, at least we're not blue team. Alright, I think we're in pretty good shape. Hopefully. So another thing is, I know, like, the next thing I was gonna do was probably not just, it just wasn't gonna be the same, because I don't know, this probably isn't the best mindset, but I like having the good performing stuff as my most recent videos, you know, because when people ask me what I do, and I'm like, oh, I do YouTube and stuff, they ask to see the channel, and I like to keep my view counts up, I guess, because I don't know, it sounds stupid really saying it out loud, but the bottom line is, I don't really want to make something if it's not gonna I don't really want to do something if it's not gonna get views. I guess that's just a content creator thing, man. of course, I wanna get more people to watch my content, and I want to make something that's really, really worth having a lot of people watch. So this whole time, I've been trying to figure out, like, where do I even go from here? Because basically, I'm starting from scratch. Is this a final game? Looks like a hexagon variant. I don't know how this works. Where was I? What am I doing now? So my first thought is challenges for other games. I'm thinking, like, if I do challenges for... It goes by a timer, not by people eliminated. Interesting. But there's no really big games coming out anytime soon. And I can find games to do challenges on and stuff, so that's potentially an option. But I guess what it comes down to, why I really haven't been uploading, is I've been studying, I've been researching the algorithm and other YouTubers, and seeing what strategies I can incorporate into whatever I end up doing next. I've learned a lot from just looking at what's working for other people, and honestly, that's how I did it in the first place. That's how I got this far. Is I'm like, okay, these guys are doing this, this, and this. They have their own stuff going on, but all of them share these things in common. So I'm gonna do that and get stuff to perform, and it does perform, but not forever. Eventually, I end up having to find something new and start over, and I'm getting sick of that. I want a situation that I can just keep doing and doing and doing without having to worry about the audience of whatever game I'm doing. I don't want to have to worry about the audience getting smaller. So I guess in the end, I either have to do a really big game that's just not gonna die ever, or figure something out that I can apply to all games and just kind of move from game to game as they start trending, and I can make my video format on whatever is popular at the moment. And I've been throwing out a lot of different ideas, but I'm not really confident in any of them yet. I was even thinking of doing some Minecraft videos, but they would have to really be something special for them to be worth making, especially after, you know, I feel like I would be a little bit late to the game if I hopped on, like, Minecraft or something like that. But you never know. I've got a pretty good idea. Oh, I'm about to... Thank goodness, I thought I was about to fall there. I mean, of course I care about views. Any content creator that doesn't care about views or tells you that they don't care about views, they're lying to you. Because honestly, everyone cares about how much views their video gets. It's just a natural thing of being a YouTuber, especially if you want to do this for a job someday. I'm not going to throw away everything just to get views. Like, I'm still going to do what I like, do something I enjoy making, but also do something that's going to perform. Finding the balance between those is really what is ideal. Pokemon is always an option. I mean, it's not with how the recent game was, the Sword and Shield one. I don't know if I can do Pokemon and feel good about it. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess this stream got recommended to some people that were watching a while back. So, what do I do now? I already said maybe challenges for other games. Like, you always... The thing about challenges is if I'm gonna do challenges, I have to do them better than everyone else. Because there's two ways you can succeed as a content creator, and you can hear it from me. Is you can either find something that's completely unique and appeals to a lot of people, which is ideal, but very difficult to do something new that hasn't already been done. You can do that, or you can move into a genre that people are already kind of doing, but do it with better quality, or put your own spin on it, and give people a reason to watch you over the other people. Because at the end of the day, viewers only have so much time in their day, and they're gonna end up skipping any video that isn't like a must-watch. So that's why my challenges worked, is because they're like, okay, this title just sounds crazy. How did he possibly do this? And then they click to find out. So challenges could work. And they would work. That's probably the thing I'm most likely to do next on the channel, is challenges for other games. Like, I beat da-da-da without da-da-da. Stuff like that. But before I do that, I have to figure out how to really maximize, like, retention and just make it a good quality video. Because there's a lot of editing stuff, like when I watch other YouTubers, that really makes a difference. And I want to make sure I make the absolute most of whatever video I end up creating. So I just have a little bit more to figure out, like, for how to I just want to make the best videos possible. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is you can't really copy someone. In fact, I couldn't. Even if I knew I could copy someone and get views, I never would. Because I've always wanted my content to be unique to me. But maybe if there's a way we can... I mean, I don't really plan to copy someone. I want all my challenge ideas to be unique. But there's a lot of people who do video game challenges. Well, I need to focus a little bit for this one. Move this. Wow, I need one of these hoops. Let's get this one. And then I just need a golden after that. Aww. That sucks. This one is tough. There's only so many hoops to go around. Alright. Where are these other hoops? I mean, there's one up there. This is a tough game mode. Oh my. Can I get up here from there? No. Wow, this is gonna take forever. Only 3 people qualified so far. How do I push? Oh, somebody already got the one I was going for. I gotta not lose here. Ah, I tried to block him off so I could get that one. Man, these guys are good. I want, get off! No, not you, me. I want it. That's 2. I need 4 more. Or a golden one. Over there. Oh man, they're all gonna go for that one. Ah, that sucks. One of them got in my way. I think I'm gonna die here. Unless I can get 3 singles in this time. Ooh, that was clutch. There's only room for 2 more of us. Oh, that's so lucky for that guy. Alright, there's one. One more. Aw. Alright. That's the paradox, is that it has to be unique, but it also has to appeal to everyone. But if creators know something that's going to appeal to everyone, everyone's going to start doing it. So the only answer is you have to be there before other people. You got to know something's going to be popular ahead of time. At least that's how I did it. I covered games like before they came out. What's the best way to understand the algorithm? I mean, there's still a lot we don't know, but the way I did it is I just look at what are they doing with their titles and their thumbnails, and I try to find the I'm out. I try to find the reason like why I would watch that as a viewer, because before I became a YouTuber, I was a big viewer. So, I guess the way I looked at it was, there's reasons that the big YouTubers are big. And I just went back and looked at, like, what did they do and why did what they do work? And then I kind of didn't copy it, but I incorporated some of the strategies that they used into my own unique stuff. And that's what's been working so far, but I just need to do it with an audience that isn't gonna go away. And you guys are real ones for sticking around. Anyone that's still here. This one is just chaos. I'm like back to like normal skill. I used to be like very good at this game. Ah. Okay. Or we can make it. Everyone else like knows how to play. Wow, I totally got pushed off. I wanna try. It looks like diving that. Diving can get you far. I mean, I don't know if I'd say these games are dead, like Smash and Fall Guys, but, you know, it's clear that, like, the more I do them, the less views they're gonna get over time. So I've been trying to figure out what I can do that's gonna consistently perform really well. And the only thing I can think of right now is challenges for other games. So I've been looking at, like, other people making challenge videos. There's always people saying, like, can you beat whatever game without, like, doing whatever condition? And those always seem to pop off no matter who makes them. I mean, that's another thing, is that having about, like, being humorous, you don't have to have a great sense of humor, but just know how to incorporate, like, a little bit of humor here and there in whatever you're doing. Because, like, in whatever I made before, even if it was something completely informative, I'd throw, like, a joke or two in there without, like, comedy being the main focus. Because, honestly, that's not one of my strong suits. Oh, my goodness, I'm about to get screwed. Because, like, I don't know, humor, I never really felt like it was my strong suit, but I could say something funny once in a while with the good opportunity. And that's just what I had to look for, at least. See, there is something to the fact that you can just throw ideas at the wall and see what sticks. But that's what I did. And the problem is, once you do find something that sticks, if that's all you do, eventually it's going to taper off. If it's related to, like, a specific game or something, that is. So, I need to find something that works for, like, all games. So that's what I've been working on. I've been doing my homework. I've been looking at trends and seeing where I can jump in. Yeah. I was thinking, like, how can I just improve on my commentary and just be a little bit more entertaining? Because I've done videos in the past where, you know, I just play the game. But the thing is, you need to have some sort of catch to it, or some sort of unique thing to get people to watch that kind of stuff. That's why, like, you guys have probably heard of these kinds of videos where, like, you guys heard of the Minecraft, but whatever, let's say, like, lava falls from the sky or something like that. They'll mod something into the game to make it different, and that serves as their thing to spice it up. The reason for people to watch. So I was thinking, when I see videos like that pop off, I'm thinking, do I get into modding? Because I'm a computer science student, so I can program somewhat. Maybe I start making mods and covering, like, how I made them. Because, like, mods go so crazy. Dude, Among Us mods is literally the most popular type of content for that game right now. So I figure out, like, what if I figure out how to do... Wow, I died? I guess I kept getting sprung back by that thing. And that's another field I was looking to get into is, what if I do speedrunning? Because, like, I definitely enjoy making that, but there's already a fair amount of people doing stuff, and I need to find a way to separate myself from everyone else and still do stuff that appeals to a lot of people, if I'm gonna move into an established niche like that. Don't dive when jumping on the fans? I mean, it looks like you get more momentum that way. I taught you guys how to play the game first, and now you guys are teaching me how to play the game. Have I tried Breath of the Wild? If I was gonna do Breath of the Wild, it would be when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. And I could definitely do some challenges for that. But in the meantime, I have to figure out ways to make it better and set the bar higher. You know what another good example is of somebody moving into an established niche and still taking it over? Game reviews. Game reviews have been a thing forever. So, trying to just move into that and be a regular game reviewer isn't going to get you anywhere. Instead, you have to have something that separates you from the rest. And a great example of this is Scott the Woz. Did I pronounce that right? Scott the Woz? I think so. Oh, this seesaw again. The reason I'm bringing him up is because game reviews were so established, and he moved into them recently and started having a lot of success because of the format of his videos and how his commentary would just be a little bit more on point and a little bit more engaging than the others. And he'd have like little skits in between, which are very important, because otherwise game reviews can be really boring if you don't have the proper stuff in place to spice it up. And that's the same thing could be applied to challenges, where mostly how challenges work on YouTube is you talk about, you know, the challenge and whatever obstacles got in your way and just what was going on. You just talk about it a little. But surely there's a way to step it up from that, which is what I'm trying to figure out. That's a lot of what I've been doing, is not only figuring out what to make, but how to make videos that are the most engaging. And it comes in two parts. One is the idea, right? You have to have the idea before you can really get anywhere, because people aren't going to watch if you're not doing something interesting. And the second part is editing, how you format the video. If I did Fall Guys challenges, but I didn't have the commentary over it, and I just put the raw footage, would it perform the same? I don't think so. That's what I did at first, is I actually made, before Smash even, I made Sonic videos. And I beat certain levels in certain ways. This was way back in the day. I beat certain levels in certain ways just without commentating, but I had some editing in there where I would put in like subtitles, and it's really cringy, but you know, it's there on like the beginning of my channel page if you're curious. But stuff like that. So really, I did challenges since the beginning. So I think that's something that could work for me. What in the world is going on here? You have to get through the holes? Oh, man. Wow, this is tough. Alright, I gotta zone in on this one a little because I haven't done this before. Alright, there's one. Get me off of that springy thing! Seriously. So I guess, like, the farther down you go, the more points you can get. Oh, man. I'm screwing up. You had to jump a little early to make it through that one. Okay, let's just get far, because I'm guessing there's more hoops that'll give you more points if you can make it farther. Yeah. What was I talking about? The two parts of what makes videos perform well. It's the idea, which gets people to click, and it's the editing and the commentary that keeps people watching. Really, that's all it comes down to. Those two are all you need to really get somewhere. And, you know, there's something to the fact that you need to be making videos you want to make. But if and of course, I wouldn't do anything that I don't want to make. Everything that I've done up until now is something that I think works for me, and I enjoy making it. At least I did at the time I made the videos. So, really, I think I need to do challenges, but make them just as good as possible. And find ways to step it up and make it more engaging than just the average YouTuber doing a challenge video. So I guess that is most likely to be the plan for my channel for now. Another thing is, what if I move outside of gaming entirely? Because right now, I kind of have a clean slate. I can just do whatever I want. What if I make videos on just other genres? Like, what if I just talk, like, I don't know, mental health, and just, like, how to, just, like, life organization stuff? Because over these past 4 months where I've been struggling, I learned a lot of, like, how to keep myself disciplined and just keep things in order. I'm like, what if I make videos of just like, I guess here's an example. Ooh, a successful big yeetus. You'll have to see it. What if I move outside of gaming entirely and just do something else? Because really the thing is, there is another aspect to it, actually, that I didn't talk about yet. Having the idea and the good, having the idea and the good quality videos, that'll get you promoted to your target audience. But if your target audience is small, in other words, if you're covering a game that's not as popular, it's just not going to get promoted to as many people. So that's the third thing, is you have to have a big target audience, a big potential amount of people that if your video is successful, it'll get promoted to. That's why I tend to gravitate towards whatever's popular. Because I wanna do something that can get me high, consistent viewership. Because that's what I'm gonna need if I'm gonna do this full time. And really, I wouldn't mind all that much. I wouldn't mind all that much just doing computer science and then YouTube part-time. I mean, that would be okay, but I've always wanted to be, like, one of the serious, like, huge faces on YouTube. I guess I've just been really ambitious, and I don't want to accept anything except that's, like, I don't want to be anywhere except the absolute pinnacle of what I'm doing. And what I'm trying to do now is figure out the content that will get me there, that I also enjoy making. Because honestly, there's not a lot that I wouldn't enjoy making. So really, that's not as much of an issue. Because anything that performs really well, I will automatically be more motivated to make. So there's a lot to think about. YouTube is a big mental game, but if you can find your way in, it could be life-changing. And I guess the 3 things I talked about, that's going to be the most value you're going to get out of this stream, is I'm literally going to teach you how to blow up on YouTube. You need a good concept, quality editing and just formatting of the video to keep people engaged. And you also need a big target audience for it to get promoted to. You know what has these 3 things? Is Dream's Minecraft Manhunt. Because obviously he's one of the ones I've been looking at to see, like, okay, this is just a ridiculous amount of viewership. And, you know, good for him, of course. But I'm like, how did this happen? And really it comes down to those 3 factors. He had a catchy concept. Really, he doesn't even edit it that much, but the action by itself is enough to be entertaining. And he's in Minecraft, which is the largest gaming target audience you can think of. Oh, this one again. This one screwed me over last time. So really, my conclusion is that it comes down to those 3 factors. So whatever I do, if it falls in line with those 3, it should lead to something that'll work. So that's the idea. So I may end up doing something that is just not... I may end up doing something that's not even gaming at all. If I can find another genre of content to get into and maybe do like a second gaming channel, kind of like Mr. Beast. He does crazy IRL stuff that just makes you think like, wow, holy shit, this guy is just crazy. And then on the side, he has a gaming channel that's like not quite as crazy, but people watch it because he's the guy that makes the crazy stuff. As you can see, I've been, oh my goodness, is this last part gonna screw me over? Wow, that was close. So, really, it just comes down to what I've been doing this whole time is getting ready for the next big opportunity. That's what it all boils down to. What I've been doing this time is figuring out how to absolutely make the most of... They still have tail tag in this game? Seriously? Is how to make the most of whatever next opportunity is going to come up. I might switch to Friday Night Funkin', because that's kind of the thing that's popular right now. Not, well, I'm saying just for the stream, not for, like, content, but I might play a little bit of that game for this stream. Because really, I need a format that's gonna work for any game. Bruh, I worked so hard for that too. Alright. We're home free. Not quite. Gonna cut you off. They can grab you in the air like that? That's ridiculous. So that's the thing. I think I've told you most of what's been going on, what I've been up to. So if you guys have anything else that you're just curious about or you want to hear me talk about, oh, that guy totally stole the one I was gonna steal. So basically what it boils down to is option one is stay in gaming and stay close to what I've been doing, which is challenges. I just do challenges for other games, and hopefully if I find a good format for that, I can move from game to game and do challenges for them with a good, engaging format, and that should work consistently. Because there's always, like, the popular... Oh, I'm in the final for once. There's always, like, the popular single-player games that don't have that much content made on them, but you can play them in a certain way. Oh, I'm not in the final. Bruh. I'm not in the final. Anyways. I can do challenges, or if another opportunity comes up, I can move into that. And in the background, I'm also going to be learning how to mod. Make my own mods for content and stuff. And if I can do that, have a good idea, while also having a unique video format and a big target audience, that's all it takes. That's the three things. If any of you guys want to become YouTubers, that's the three things you need. You get all three of those and you're golden. Is Myth Smashers going away? I don't know. Maybe is the answer. I may do some stuff that you guys are familiar with, just to like kind of help bring as many subscribers over to my new stuff as I can. But we all know, like, the more I do Myth Smashers and Fall Guys, those are, I mean, they'll perform okay right now, but over time, they're not really going to get me anywhere. So I'm trying to stick to, like, a similar format that you guys would still like. But in the end, I don't think I'm going to be able to bring over a lot of my current subscribers. Because in my time making the Fall Guys challenge videos, I learned how to make, like, an engaging story with what was going on. And if I improve a little bit on my editing, it could really maximize retention. Because even if you have a good idea, you have to have you have to edit the video in a way that's it's like the most watchable, and it keeps people watching for the longest. It just needs those 3 things. I can already edit pretty well. That's another thing, is I wish I knew, like, Friday Night Funkin' was trending. I only heard about this game, like, a few days ago. So if I had been there when it was really starting to pop off, maybe I could have done something with that. Because there's even the people that just did the songs, but, like, you know, perfect without taking damage and stuff like that are getting millions of views. So, and like I said, no hate to anyone who's successful at all. Good for them for finding the thing that works. I just want me to also be successful, I guess. So I'm thinking, like, if that's blowing up, I mean, realistically, I think it's a little bit too late for me to do anything with, like, Friday Night Funkin' or anything like that. So I'm trying to figure out how I can keep up with video game trends before everyone knows about them. It's kind of like investing, you know? You have to know a stock is gonna blow up and buy it while it's low. If you buy it while it's high and it's super mainstream, it's already too late, because it's only gonna go down after that. Is chat acting up? Guys, please behave. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where the mods went, but oh well, honestly. Please behave yourselves. So I guess that sums it up, honestly. Is I've just been figuring out the plan. And I think right now the plan is wait for the next big, not like big, but something that's just gonna get some attention at the time. Wait for that game, whether it's single player or whatever, and do a challenge on that. And then when the next game shows up, do a challenge on that. And then besides that, there could be that, and if I see the opportunity for a different video format, I might try it on the main channel. I might put it on a second channel. Or maybe I might try stuff that's not gaming at all. Is Smash dead? No. I think how I would describe it is it's the same situation as Fortnite, where it's not nearly as popular as it was before. But it's not dead, because people still play it. Just not as many. And realistically, I could keep making Smash videos and still do okay. But if I truly want to be one of the best, you know, it's going to take a little bit more than that. So like I said, I've been analyzing a lot of other YouTubers and seeing how they found their big break. And not just like, it's not to do like, can I just do the same thing as them? Because that's not what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, this game mode. I'm probably going to be doing... I guess this is the plan for right now, but I don't know if I'm going to stick to it. Is challenges on the main channel, mostly. And potentially a second channel for other ideas, or if I'm really confident in the other idea, then I might put it on the main channel. So, that's really what it boils down to. Another thing is the Discord server. Currently, it does not exist. I deleted the server because, well, for a few reasons. And one of them is that I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't really as active, and I wasn't really maintaining it. And it was just like the same group of people chilling in there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just figured I want to delete the server if I'm going to do something. If I'm going to break out into something that's not Smash. My Discord server was still completely centered around a Smash audience. So the plan is I'm going to remake the server when I have my next break. So I'm going to remake the server whenever I get going with something again, and bring in that new audience. Because there's always, like, the new Discord server hype, you know? And I want to make sure I make the most of that. So yeah, there's a lot to consider. YouTube is a huge mental game. And there's a lot to think about, because there's so much power and potential in succeeding on this platform. Wow, I can't believe I lived that. And I really want to harness that and get to the absolute top. The top of the top. Because, you know, I just want as many people to watch my stuff as possible. Here's the thing. Another mindset I've had, it's probably not the best mindset to have, but I feel like I don't have much time. If I'm gonna succeed on YouTube, it has to be soon. Because all of the popular, the best of the best YouTubers and streamers are in their 20s. Or at least they were in their 20s when they really started getting traction. And I still want to I want to be able to relate to young audiences. That was one of my big appeals at first, is that when I was doing Myth Smashers, I was only 17. And I don't have much time, I feel like, to make this work. Because if I can't get it working within a few years, then the full-time dream is just going to get farther and farther away. What is this? Okay. So I feel like a little bit that it's a race against time. Wow. Dude, I could have had such a good time on this course. I know how to do it. You have to, like, pass, like, right as it leaves to the other side. Wasn't feeling it. Guys, I don't know why everyone's arguing. There's just a war going on in the chat. And I don't see the point. What are you guys arguing over? Like, games opinions or... Honestly, I don't know who's starting what, or... But just... If somebody's just saying some stupid stuff, don't listen to them. Just let them say what they want to say and move on. It's just that everybody seems to be mad at everybody right now. And I don't really have time to okay. Well, there's this dude that's okay. We do have a mod in here. Thanks, Kingdom Ace. We needed a mod because chat has just been thrown into a war over something. I don't know why. But I mean, that's the thing, like, it's not that anyone's really doing anything that's, like, against the rules or saying anything really harmful. It's just, like, just arguing over stupid stuff. And it's just, like, it's not necessary. Ooh, I did good that time. I could be one of the first to qualify. This is a good one. Ah, no, never mind. This is a bad one. It's good when I'm succeeding at it. Aw. Alright, well, I'm still gonna qualify. Let me just get this last hoop. Alright. Alright, back to what we were talking about. Well, I kind of finished the discussion on, like, what I could do for the future. Honestly, listen to Kingdom Ace here. Who cares? Am I gonna start uploading more? I don't know when I'm actually gonna start uploading more. Because I also have to focus on school. I don't know where we're pushing this ball, but I'm just gonna follow everyone else. I also have to focus on school. Because, you know, it's computer science. It takes up time. So having to keep up with that alongside YouTube is kind of a lot. And not just schoolwork. If I'm actually going to get a... wait, where are we going? I don't even know where this is supposed to go. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna let them vibe with that. I don't know when I'm actually gonna start putting stuff out again. But most likely, sometime soon-ish. My team's about to get destroyed. Are we supposed to run it over the snow tiles? Okay. Oh, we're about to get destroyed. Oh well. That's the thing, is like, wow, we got destroyed. Yeah, I'm only 19 right now. Even after all this time of doing YouTube. The reason I'm doing computer science is, you know, because I'm decent at it. I think I'm decent at programming and math and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at whatever the heck you guys are talking about after the stream. Oh, I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's... I keep thinking I'm still in the game when I'm not. Because I feel like if I'm really gonna get somewhere with content creation, it's gonna have to be in my early 20s. Because eventually you just get to an age where you can't really relate to the gaming audience, I guess. Which is like teenagers and young adults. So if you guys are curious about anything else, you can go ahead and ask about other specific stuff, whether it's just... I think I've covered most of where I've been, but if it's like... just life stuff, if you guys want life advice, I'll give you life advice, I guess, or like... just anything you want my opinion on. You can go ahead and fire those off. Is it really that bad? I mean, I wasn't looking at chat, but... my favorite music genre is rock. I love rock, any type of rock, really. The classic stuff, even some of the modern stuff is good, but it's hard to find like really good modern rock, you know. How was college? Well, there's a few aspects to it. My grades slipped a lot, especially last semester, as I was dealing with just feeling like crap, honestly. But you know, I think I survived, and I still have an okay GPA, one that's good enough to like potentially get me an internship and then a job. And you know, I have some friends, like, I'm in a fraternity, by the way. You might not guess it from the gamer YouTuber guy, but I'm in a fraternity, so that's where like my main friend group is. So there's that, but I'm also trying to meet new people outside of that, because I want a more diverse social circle, which is really difficult right now with the pandemic. I've seen a few people ask me about Persona, and that's also one of my super favorite series. Especially Persona 5. I played that one multiple times. I think with the original Persona 5 and Royale together, I think I've done a total of like 6 complete playthroughs. I freaking love that game. And I also played most of Persona 4 Golden. Anything else, guys? Just ask me whatever. Because I think I got all the important stuff out of the way. This is gonna be like one of the rare times where I'm gonna be actually reading chat. Because if I stream, like if I blow up and then stream, I'm not gonna be able to read chat as much. So if you ever wanted to just interact with me, ask me stuff, now's the time to do it. I've never heard of Slime Rancher. It's so fun to dive on that. Like if you just fall on it, it only does that. It seems like you get more momentum if you dive. Let's see. Fan needs to stop pushing me back. If I found a briefcase with $1 million in it at my doorstep, I would be very suspicious. I would almost be like a little bit scared of like, how did this show up here? Wow, I really died on that, huh? I don't know what is going on in the chat. All I see is someone saying, hide the evidence. Which just looks... Oh, that's just pertaining to the briefcase question, I think. What would I do with $1 million? Honestly, I would probably diversify it. I'd probably do a few things with it. I'd probably give some to charity, because just receiving $1 million out of nowhere would be really cool. And I'd also just reinvest some for my future. And I also might use it to help my family get through, like, you know, we're not really struggling financially or anything, but it would definitely help to pay off, like, you know, I have two sisters that are in law school and med school, respectively. So it would definitely help to pay that off. And the rest of it, I could reinvest it and make some content that's just more expensive to make and maybe grow my channel from there. My favorite game mode, do they still have just regular hexagon? Because that would be my favorite. And I think it was everyone's favorite back in the day. I think I'm gonna go for like 20 more minutes and wrap it up at around 10. Because, I mean, I don't know when you guys are gonna hear from me again after this, honestly. By the way, guys, if you guys see a game that's like starting to gain traction and you want to see me cover it, let me know. You can just tweet at me on Twitter or something, for example. Just check this out. People are starting to get interested in this, because that would really help me out. That's like the being early on those trends and stuff would be great. This one's pretty nice once you figure it out. Never mind, it sucks. Oh, I almost made it into the middle on that one. Aw. It's not gonna be the last thing I'll ever say, because you guys will still hear from me on, like, maybe community tab posts or Twitter once in a while. But just know that whenever I'm not uploading, I'm working on stuff in the background to improve the future quality of my videos. That's the plan, really. Oh, am I about to get destroyed? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see how close I was? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, people want me to make more Fall Guys, and really, I'm gonna do the same thing but for different games. So if you like this, you'll like the new stuff. Oh, I forgot to quit. It needs to let me rage quit a little bit, like, before I have to wait for the next game to start. Valheim. You know, I did see someone streaming it the other day, so that might be one to look into. I don't know anything about it, but if I'm hearing it from several places, that's usually a pretty good indicator that something's about to pop off. So I guess that's one to look into. And I guess just in general, besides challenges, I'm gonna learn how to I'm gonna learn how to make mods for, like, PC games. And then maybe make, like, challenges that involve those mods. And that would be more unique than just doing a regular challenge for a PC game. And especially since I have a little bit of programming pizzazz, then it could work. Because I feel like really my strong suit is that I know how to format a video to make it as entertaining as possible. So, I said there's three things, right? You need the big target audience, and the formatting, good formatting. I already have good formatting down, but I can potentially improve on that. Big target audience, that just depends on whatever's popular at the time. And of course, you need the concept, right? So I've spent some time and I've thought of brainstorming some stuff. You know, one thing, another idea I had that might not make it to the, might not make it off the drawing board, is, do you guys know the show Survivor? Like, where people survive, like, in the wilderness on an island, and then they get voted off, and whoever is left, like, wins $1 million? I was thinking of doing something like that, but with, you know, smaller stakes, of course. I'm not going to give away $1 million. But what if I did something like that in Minecraft? Where I just had, like 20... It could be viewers, it could be fellow content creators. And I offered, like, just a decent cash prize for it. The only problem with getting people to participate is that if I was going to do something like that with, like, different episodes and stuff, it would be a commitment for the people involved. And it would be a commitment for me, because that would be like a several episode thing where one person gets voted off each time. So if I start making it and it's not working, I'm not going to be motivated to finish it. But if a cash prize is involved, I have to finish it. So it's things like that. I get ideas like that that are close to working, but I just can't quite make them happen. So that's an idea I had. I'm not going to make an SMP because, you know, I can't do something that other people are already doing better. Like I said, there's two ways I can do something. I either have to find something completely unique, or I find something that's already kind of been done, but just a little bit better. And with my own spin on it. I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage because I know how to format stuff to make it entertaining. Whereas other people might have the idea, but they might not have the formatting skills to make it work. First place. Let's go. So yeah, I think I've pretty much summed up what I've been working on, what I might do for the future. And I guess I'll leave this VOD up. I usually don't leave stream VODs up because they might be impacted by the algorithm, but honestly, I don't really have my place in the algorithm anymore, so I think it's fine. And in addition to this, while I'm not really caring about algorithm stuff, I might do a few things like the 100K subscriber Q&A from that I asked for these questions for 100K like 4 or 5 months ago. So I might do that. I might react to old videos. Ugh. I had like a yawn while I was in the middle of talking and it sounded really weird. I might react to old videos that I have privated. Believe it or not, before, if you go to the beginning of my channel, you'll see Sonic videos. But even before that, I had a few Smash videos that were just really shitty. So I might rewatch those for fun. And just do stuff to get my current subscribers involved and hopefully get you guys to watch the new stuff through that. But yeah, I feel like I know kind of what I need to do in the meantime. Oh man, the Canon Smash tier list. That was a disaster. But somehow it still got views. What happened to my internet? Can I still hear me? Did the stream cut out for a little bit? My Wi-Fi here blips sometimes. Alright. Are we good now, though? I think I'm going to play one more game and then call it. Because really, the Canon Smash tier list was just my opinion. I didn't actually put research into what people had done in their games, and even then, it would have been really difficult to actually put together an accurate list. It's stuff like that, man. That got like 800,000 views. That's ridiculous for a video like that. That wasn't that good. That's the thing, man. I was in the right place because I knew Smash Bros was gonna pop off, and I played Smash 4 before we heard about Ultimate. So I was already pretty decent at it. I still main Young Link, although I have a Pocket Steve, officially. Steve is so busted. And I guess the reason why I want to move on a little bit from Smash is that it doesn't have the videos now in 2020 and 2021 aren't going to pop off the same as they would if I was uploading them at the beginning of 2019. There's just not as much potential when everything was getting millions of views. If you had just even a passable, decent video, it would get, that was interesting enough, it would completely blow up. Will I ever play with viewers? I have in the past, but I don't know. I wouldn't really count on it anytime soon. Probably the answer is someday. That was a mistake. I don't know why I went all the way over there. Oh, we're all about to die, aren't we? That's the worst feeling. When you're like, oh man, we're all about to get screwed. And there's nothing you can do about it. I even tried to like backtrack to the platform before it. Oh, it's gonna happen here too. Just a feeling of dread when you know something's about to go horribly wrong. Alright, now I think I've got it. Oh, big jumps. And I guess something else I want to improve on is my live commentary, because that's something I want to incorporate into my videos. The reason I did post commentary is because I actually had live commentary also while I was doing the Fall Guys challenges, but I took a look at it and I'm like, man, my commentary kind of sucks. I just don't know how to like bounce off of certain situations and make really good commentary like other people do. So I made post commentary instead. But it would be nice to know how to just be entertaining and react to something properly. Because I feel like that's what a lot of YouTubers do really well, but they just don't know how to capitalize off of it. I don't really have that live commentary skill. But if I did, I would know how to make it work. So maybe that's something I can develop. Yeah, man. I guess you can't really have it all when it comes to YouTube skills, I guess. You just gotta learn to make the most of what you do have. Honestly, you know, what's funny is I was just about to say that Season 3 is pretty good compared to Season 2 for Fall Guys, and then that happens. Never mind, the season sucks. That's just like the running thing I have going on for this game is whenever I'm doing good at this one, I say it's really good. And I'm not even trying to do it, it just happens naturally. Godzilla or Kong? Dude, Godzilla should win easily, but realistically, they're probably gonna make Kong win because he's the good guy. Yeah, man, I feel like the post-commentary is there for sure. Because I think I'm a pretty good writer. And that just helps me carry over into, like, whenever I need post-commentary. I'm pretty good at writing, like, a script that's engaging and stuff. But it would be nice to be able to do live stuff, too, and kind of mix that with the post-commentary. So I think, ideally, I would want, like, post-commentary, and if something really crazy or interesting happens, I could put in the live reaction to that. I don't know if I'm out of Smash entirely. I might make some Smash stuff just to help transition people over, but it's not going to be the long-term plan for me anymore. And I'm not really doing Fall Guys either. I'm just playing Fall Guys right now because it was most convenient, and I didn't have my Switch set up or anything. This one has been a struggle for me. You have to, like, watch from all sides. Oh, it, like, rolls around and stuff. That's the thing, I wasn't really keeping track of them, but I guess that's how you play. So you can just kind of stand somewhere. Ah, that's kind of coming towards me. Not really. So this is a strategy. You can just stand here. Very engaging gameplay here. Oh! Oh! That was so close. My life flashed before my eyes. Oh, man. It's stuff like that That's what I would include in like a challenge video. Something like that happened. I would want to include the live reaction to that. Is this the final? It's the rollout final, isn't it? I haven't seen anything like this before. And there's only 2 platforms? Can you still just destroy people by grabbing them? You have to be as close to the center as possible on these. Guys, if we get a dub on our last game, that would make the whole night. Alright guys, I'm going into gamer focus mode for this. I want a dub to end off the stream. Only 5 more people to go up against. But a lot of these guys seem really good. Ooh, that was close. They made a rollout final. Interesting. This is actually pretty good, especially since there's only 2 platforms. Oh. Ooh. We're still in it, boys. It's me and the 2 rocket ship guys. Oh my goodness. Dude, this would be amazing. Let's secure the dub, gamers. Ooh! I can't be stopped. Trying to grab me? Get out of here. No! That's so tragic. Oh, man. You hate to see it. Alright. That would have been hype if we got a dub to end the stream. But anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for coming out, guys. We had a pretty good stream. Better numbers than I expected. And I'm glad I just got a chance to catch up with you guys and let you know what's been going on. Alright. Well, take care, everyone. I'm trying to figure out how to unlist the VOD. Because I don't want to end the stream and have it just go public. All right, take care, everyone.